Hi, this is AJ, and I wanted to share with you another, thought that I had yesterday when I was walking, and it's about learning from nature. As we know that we learn, from our own experiences, as well as from the experiences of others. However, there is a bigger, and a deeper lessons to be learned from nature because I think the thing that retains its value and remains constant year after year, centuries after century, is nature. So what can we learn from that? And while I was walking yesterday, I happened to come across a thought where it said, look at different trees that are out there. The trees that are in our backyard, the trees that may be on the side of the roads, the trees that are by the ocean, the trees that are in the desert, the trees that are in a tropical area, the trees that are at different elevations, different parts of the world, southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, eastern, western. I mean, each of these trees have a purpose. You can't just uproot a tree which may be growing at an elevation of 10,000 feet and suddenly bring it down to at the sea level and expect it to grow. It won't happen, right? I mean, yeah, you can manufacture or artificially create those circumstances for that tree to grow, but naturally it will not be able to grow. So as soon as those artificial conditions are taken away, the tree will die. Same thing is true for flowers. Think about it that we all admire and love to be surrounded by roses and different fragrances of different roses. However, not each and every flower because has its own unique properties, says, oh no, for me to be loved and appreciated by everybody, I should become like a rose as well. Maybe then people will love me. No, they grow on their own, they become their own self, they have their own beauty, and that is why we are able to appreciate each and every different flower for who they are, in the state they are in, and how they are. So, what can we learn from that? The biggest lesson for me was that we are so caught up in becoming like other people, becoming successful like other people, becoming happier like other people, becoming or having things like other people. However, those may not be yours, may not be who you are, may not be the purpose that you're intended by God to be here for. Same thing, for example, an orange tree bears the fruits of an orange, right? An apple tree will bear the fruits of an apple. However, you don't expect all the trees to suddenly say, you know what, I want to be successful. Maybe mangoes are the best fruit that somebody likes, so maybe I should become like a mango, or maybe I, want to be an orange because more and more people are liking oranges for some reason, whatever. So you start becoming like orange. It won't happen. You as a human being want variety. You want to experience different experiences in your life and live the life that you are walking today, right? And what I'm really sharing with you here is that finding happiness exactly in the place that you are in today will allow you to unfold the beauty of universe that is out there for you. You are unique, and God created a very unique purpose for you, and that purpose is right here right now, exactly the way you are in this situation right now, whether you're happy in terms of wealth, in your relationship, in your spirituality, in your finances, whatever. And maybe there's a situation where you're not happy about. Maybe again it could be either of those things that I talked about: finances, spirituality, relationships, health, whatever. And the key here is to find happiness in each and every aspect of your life that you have today. Your health, be grateful. Maybe you have some problem, but at least the other parts of your body that you can be grateful for. Let's say if you have strength in your legs to be able to walk, you can be grateful for that. If you're able to see clearly, you can be grateful for your eyes. If you're able to breathe, be thankful to the nose that you're able to breathe and live. Same thing with your ears, etc. So the key here was for me to start really becoming appreciative and being grateful and being thankful for everything that I have, and to find joy, happiness, and gratitude, like I said, in everything that I have as of today and in this moment now. And that's where you will really find that is your true purpose. You don't have to become an author. You don't have to become a spiritual leader. You don't have to become a successful business owner, or you don't have to, go after all these things that are out there in the world because somebody else is doing it, so you should also do it. If it doesn't come from your heart, if it doesn't jive with your own heart, and if you're making too much of an effort and at the end of the day you don't feel satisfied and happy, that means that gives you an indication that you're not doing something that you're intended to be or meant to be. Think about it, that if you have done something that was really hard work, however at the end you found yourself happy, joyful, whether it completed it, whether you were able to not complete it, whatever, but whatever you did, you at the end of the day found that you were really happy for what you did. That's what your purpose is. That's what your true living is all about. At the end of the day, when you can say and look back and say, you know what, I was really happy with the things that I was able to do today. Whether it was doing nothing, just sitting there and doing nothing, that could be the purpose for that particular day. People are so caught up that if I'm not doing anything today, if I'm not moving today, that means, oh my God, I'm living a life that has no purpose in it. No, there is an action in doing and there is an action in non-doing. And in fact, according to Gita, which is one of our very sacred books, it says there is a depth of action that is happening when you're not doing anything. Think about it, that the messages that you receive, the intuitions that you get, the creativity that you receive, does it come to you when you're actually busy, or does it come to you when you're actually relaxed and doing nothing? Think about it. So here is my message to you, that be yourself, live from your heart, not from your mind, and find happiness and joy in everything that you have. And one more thing I do realize is that the joy only happens to people who are looking for joy in the situations and the circumstances that you are in right now. All right. So with that, I will say bye and have a wonderful, loving, happy, joyful life. Bye-bye.